Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So as promised, those who follow me on Instagram, I came first at 2 OCS tournaments, so back-to-back first place. New format, playing Virtual Worlds, and I thought I'd go over the theory, some deck choices, and just a discussion about the decks. Yeah, let you guys know how it went, give you guys like an overview of the tournaments. So instead of doing the deck IRL, I thought I'd do it like this, just easy for you guys. Just go and screenshot it and just like test around with it on online. So I would appreciate if you just like left a subscribe or a like. But yeah, you're more than welcome to screenshot it and leave the video. But if you want some more insight, stick around because I'll be explaining deck choices, etc. So yeah, gonna get straight into it without further ado. So we'll go for the hand traps. So we're not playing Crossout because I haven't got them at the moment, but I will be certainly picking up a set in the near future. But for the time being, we're playing Gamma. So Gamma is great at protecting, and it's good going second as well. So defensively, it can, let's say for example, you activate Italy, they ash it, you just Gamma, and that's nuts. That's actually insane, especially in this deck because you can synchro climb using the driver because it's level 6. So yeah, Gamma's fantastic defensively, and it's great going second to just like negate and destroy monster effect like Haki Fibrax. I think I negated one locals. And then for the hand traps, play Ash, and then Impermanence. Purely play Impermanence because of Zolkin. Gives you another card to set. Let's say you don't have the gas or engine in your hand to get a Lulu to add a spell trap cards. You can literally just set an Imperm, triggers it, and then set an Imperm is like insane anyway. Especially if you can like set up like a Shen as well. It's really strong. So that's why we play these hand traps. And then for the monsters, really standard. I'm not going to explain this too much. Lulu, Lao Lao, Gigi, Lily. 2 Nian, I think is really standard right now, and then 1 Tao Tao. So I played this for consistency, but I do feel like it can be cut. The reason for that is when it comes back as a tuner, yeah, it's great, but you always need like level 6 like monsters that are not tuners. So normal summon's fine, normal summon's great, but I feel like this could be swapped out with a Foolish Burial Goods, or if you want to add Triple Tactics Talents. Those cards are really good. I was thinking of cutting 1 Tao Tao and 1 Desires and putting 2 Foolish Burial Goods. So I'm still actually testing with the deck, funny enough. So I've actually played it like so much at tournaments and online, and I'm still testing with the deck. I feel like it's a deck that you can always be optimized, depending on the format, of course. But this deck has a fantastic matchup against the meta right now. Shen Pass literally won me so many games against Tri-Brigade, Eldritch. Didn't play any Drytron, funny enough, but in theory it does beat Drytron, Shen Pass, obviously along with like a Chu or something. But yeah, spells are pretty standard. We've got the Kowloon, the Q-Long, 3 Desires. So Desires is just insane, like in this deck. With the interaction with Nian to shuffle back a banish card, allows you to shuffle back engine pieces that you've banished that you perhaps need in your deck. For example, the trap cards. It sucks banishing one of the trap cards, or at least 2 of them, off Desires, but Nian gives you the ability to shuffle at least 1 back. So yeah, Desires absolutely fine in the deck, works a treat. I would potentially cut 1 and a Tao Tao for Foolish Burial Goods. I'm not too sure how that does for the ratios, but I like Foolish Burial Goods. It's a budget version or an option, sorry, to sort of get like Q-Long in the grave. And it's just good. It's just a good card, especially in this deck. And then we got the 2 Italy now. So I feel like this card's brilliant, right? But it's not a 1-card engine. It's not a 1-card starter. So you kind of need this and a follow-up. It gets you like a Lulu on board, or it gets you access to like a GG or GG. So Lulu I find is like common target to summon off this, but it's not a 1-card starter. So yeah, it comes up now and then, but I feel like it just gives you like more gas, like play through more hand traps. Corp of the Grave I think should be played in like every sort of combo-ish deck. It's just so insane. Same as Gamma, like defensive and offensive, which is insane. Um, And then the standard trap lineup, you're not going to explain these too much. I think you wouldn't ever change these from personal experience and from deck lists online. You just never change these traps. So my side deck's a bit different. So in my locals, it's quite control heavy. So I wanted like spell and trap card outs, and then I expected a lot of Tri Brigades, which I played 2 Tri Brigade, I believe, over the course of 2 tournaments. But there were more there, I just didn't play them. So Gameciel to get rid of Dragoon and go in second, you can just out a problematic negate, or pretty much like it's there for Dragoon decks. In case Dragon Link as well, if you play Dragon Link, you can out like a Herald, or maybe not Herald, maybe a Savage. That's probably the best option. But yes, Gameciel is just good going second, and it lets you push through it. You can just pop it with like the mech, and then yeah, like it's fine. I feel like Lava Golem might be a bit too much. You could probably play Lava Golem, but I prefer Gameciel. Ghost Spell purely because of Lydia Servant being so accessible now, and for Tri Brigade Revolt because we don't like letting that resolve. So yeah, Ghost Spell's in here. Again, same as Gameciel, Dark Rune no more. You can normally OTK, say if you like hand trap your opponent to stop them, you can OTK most of the time, purely through like Vermilion, and then just like pop in the field. Zeus like comes up, so yeah, Dark Rune no more is absolutely fantastic. And then Spell and Trap card out. So I played the 6 Spell and Trap card out. I always like that in my side deck, especially going into a control heavy tournament. Twin Twist is insane, Cosmic, good against Eldritch, and then Dust is back row blowout. Extra deck, so mine's a little bit different from standard. There's a couple of reasons for that. So we don't play Prosperity. So I like playing Charge as well as Coral, because it's just drawing cards. Like it's just free draws, and Coral's a tuner, so it can like break boards. So what I mentioned with the Dark Ruler, you can like break a board with like Coral, then go Vermilion, and then just start popping off. So yeah, Muddy Mud Dragon is for the Dragoon combo. Coral, because it's fantastic going second and to get a draw. Stardust Charge is exactly the same as Coral, but it's not a tuner, it doesn't get destruction effects, but the draw's fine, and it's level 6 if you want to go to Zolkin as well. Vermilion, absolutely broken going second. Cracks boards like nothing. Croc, I probably would potentially cut this. I didn't summon it at all. There's a few other options I could think about, like the Virtual World XYZ. I think that's coming up quite a lot at the moment, so I could potentially cut this. Shen Chen, one's absolutely fine, you don't need any more because it recurs itself basically. And then Crystal Wing for the Zolkin. So yeah, these cards are just insane right now. Break Sword because it can break boards, break sword, and it can overlay into Zeus, but you don't primarily do that. It's just good to destroy like a Q-Long. It's because it sucks when you open like too many gates in your hand. So it gets those in grave, and it can like pop a break a board. The Gossip Shadow. So this is another card that I would potentially cut. It's good if you get hand trapped. You can end like on one sort of negate. It is like a quotation negate because giving your opponent a draw it kind of sucks, but you get a draw as well. So yeah, it comes up now and then. And then Fortune Tune is absolutely insane. So I played against Salma Great in the first tournament, and he kept summoning Avramax, and then obviously Avramax is nuts, good card. So I just Fortune tuned him, attacked over it, attacked into it, used the effect, then made Zeus and just got over it that way, and then built my board. The Utopia Beyond. So I love this card. No one plays this card. I think it's absolutely cracked. Wins like games out of nothing. So yeah, I really enjoy playing this. The M7, really standard. Adds you back a Lulu. Can also ban to card in the field. So yeah, really good cards. Zeus, obviously, no explanations. Busted, like super busted. And then Dragoon for the Muddy Mud Dragon combo. So that's the deck. Really standard. A couple of things that are different to what you would normally see in Virtual Worlds. I'll be testing it over the next few weeks. But yeah, if you guys want to see more content, want to see how the list progresses. Also, I'm hosting a tournament on this Friday, the 28th at 6 PM BST. So if you want to head over to my Twitch and watch some IRL games hosted by myself, I'll be showing a tournament live on Twitch for some in-person Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, so appreciate if you guys check out the socials below. Drop me a like, drop me a follow. on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.